right, so moving on, um, before we actually start promoting any product on our website, we have to, like, you know, pick a niche and then find products to promote in that niche. Now, picking a niche, there are two ways you can go about it. You know, you can go with what you already know, like your passion. Let's say you can play golf, so you can pick golf as a niche. All right. So, but or let's say you play basketball, so you can pick basketball as a niche, or you can pick something in the health space and start promoting. Now, there are certain things I want you to note. Okay. Now, first of all, um, some niche are more competitive than the others. All right. So it's always advisable when you're starting out, especially for a new website, you want to go for a low competition niche. The so if you say a niche like golf, a golf niche is it's great. You can find products there to promote, but sometimes it can be difficult to break into golf niche because there's so many websites already promoting products in that niche. All right, but I'm going to show you a method that will make things very easier. So no matter how big a niche is, it's still possible for you to break into it. All right. So the second method where how you get to find a niche, all right, you can look up websites. You can look up websites, okay, that are already doing well, in a particular niche, and then you copy from them. Or sometimes you can just be browsing, like you can be looking for a product, you understand, or you can be looking for something on Google, and then you find out that the information you're looking for, you're not getting what you're looking for. So you may see an opportunity there to start a niche site or an affiliate site in that particular niche. So for instance, at least two of my websites now, I started them based on I started this website based on just looking up on Google for some information, and I couldn't find something, the information that was available were not really didn't really satisfy. That's my intent. So what I was really looking for. So I did not really they just crashed it. I didn't really get what I was looking for. So after that, after that experience, I said, okay, being a webmaster or someone that build niche site, I say, wow, there's an opportunity here. So I'll start a website there. So I've done it for like two niches now, and they've been really successful. So that is one of the best ways to find a niche. Okay. So I'm going to show you, since you're building out an Amazon affiliate site. Okay. Like I said earlier, the website that we're building is can be used for any affiliate network, but we are just focusing on Amazon in this course. Okay. So for Amazon, I'm going to teach you how to find a niche on Amazon to promote. Okay. So or even if you have a niche already in mind, so you can come to Amazon and see if there are good products in that niche to promote. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing I want us to do here is, so make sure you're on Amazon. Okay, as you can see here, I'm on Amazon. So I'm on Amazon. So all you want to do now is go to here where just select any particular niche. All right, so if you click on all, you will see various categories. So any of these can be a niche. Now inside within each of these categories, you still have subcategories. So they are also sub niches. All right. So there are subcategories and there are sub niches. So we're using Amazon to find a niche. All right. So that is what we're doing in this video. Okay. So when we find a niche, we can then determine if that niche will be profitable or not. So I'm going to show you all that in this course. So before we go ahead, I want to let's so let's go back here, then click on all. So I want to find, let's say, let's say I browse through this, and you can pick any of this, by the way. Okay, so but I really like doing something in either tools and home improvement or sports and outdoors. Why do I pick sports and outdoors? Because these are usually hobby stuff. So hobby hobby niches usually do well for affiliate websites. Okay, so especially for Amazon affiliate sites. So if you're picking something in the hobby space, maybe your hobby is playing basketball, playing golf, um, jazzercising, meditation. Well, meditation is not really an hobby. Okay, it's not really a hobby. Okay, so no, different kinds of hobby you can. I can't think about many now, right now. So if you go to the sports and outdoors, you're going to see many, because many sports are usually hobbies for a lot of people. So you can see many sports here, or you can go to home tools and home improvement, and you can see a lot of stuff. Okay, so the current website that we're working on is in the auto space. So I can come here to automotive, and then I'll see a lot of stuff. Okay, in that space. So you can go through any of this. You can go to electronics, health and household, home and kitchen, but personally I tend to avoid anything health. Okay, I tend to avoid anything health. Okay, so I just focus on other stuff. So there's computers here, and there's a lot of books. If your case your website is about books, so there's a lot of stuff that you can promote here. Okay, so let's, for this example, I'm going to go with tools and home improvement. Okay, so once you click on tools and home improvement, all you need to just search for any. So you see that tools and home improvement will be selected here. So you can just go here and search for anything at all in tools and home improvement. Let me just search. It doesn't matter what you search for. So let me just search for hammer. Just think about something in that niche. So let me just search for hammer. So once I search for hammer, you can see now what I'm interested in. I'm not really interested in all this because for now, because I want to like narrow down the niche. So I picked home and improvement tools and home improvement niche, but I want to narrow it down. So if you look here now, you can see various subcategories. I'm sure some of these still have subcategories. So that is how it is. So the you want to niche down, but you want to niche down. It's good for you to niche down, especially when you're starting out. But when you're picking your domain name, it's still advisable for you to pick a broad domain name, so that when you maybe finish writing about one particular sub niche, you've gotten, maybe you rolled out like 200 articles and you don't have ideas about what to write again, you can always go for another sub niche in the same niche, that's in the same broad niche. You can go for another category and write about it, so it doesn't limit you. So that is why I always recommend picking a brandable domain name instead of a keyword rich domain name. So in this case now we have many categories here. So for this example, I want to use power and hand tools. So when I click on power and hand tools, you see that there are various categories. There's light bulbs and the rest of them. So but I decided to pick power and hand tools. Now when you go to power and hand, you see that there are still many categories, there are still subcategories here. Okay, so you have gardening tools, hand tools, power parts and tools, power tools, tools organizers, and wet dry vacuums. Okay, I actually have a site. I once had a site in one of these niches, and the site really did well. So that's why I'm using this as an example. So um, so we can pick one of this. So in this for this example, I want to use power tools. Okay, you can go for gardening if it's gardening is what you want, but let's just say assume I'm using power tools. So You can see even under power tools, then we have various power tools. So these can all serve as categories. It can also serve as there are still subcategories or sub niches. So I can open a website and just decide to write about drills. But if I decide to write, if I pick a website about power tools, okay, I can write about air compressor, combo kits, concrete tools, drill presses, grinders, impact drivers, and the rest of them. But when I'm starting out, I may just decide to pick one of these niche. Maybe let's say I will just decide to pick milling machines or nailers and staplers. So I may just decide to pick just this one and write about it, maybe roll out 200 articles about it. And then I go to another subcategory. So that which is what I recommend doing. Okay. So that is it. So it's good for you to niche down. All right. So to give yourself the highest chances of success, because when you think about it, there are other websites out there, so you don't want to go and start writing the same thing that is already there. You want to start, with unique content, or at least, you know where there are, maybe you look for areas that are underserved. So that is it. So we have power tools. So what we do now, we can pick out any of these niches under power tools, any of these subcategories. So let's say I go with the first one, which is air compressors and inflate. You can see that we've narrowed down up to 5 levels now. So if we decide to pick out, so here now there is no more sub niche subcategories. So just the air compressors here. So now when you're starting an affiliate website, okay, for instance, let's say I told you that we're picking power tools. If you go now and start writing like best, maybe let's go back to the power tools. Now if we go here and start writing, maybe like most people will start writing like best drills for this, or best jointers, or best finish nailers, best sanders for this, for wood, best. So those best kind of articles, there are chances that some of them have already been written. Okay. So for instance, let's say best air compressor. If we go here now, search for, you can see, anyway, this will always give you ideas. So when you write best air compressor, and then you always see ideas here. You can see for home garage, for car tires, for painting cars, for car detailing, for spray painting. So let's say we decided to, you know pick, let's say, for home garage. Let's say best air compressor for home garage. Now you can see that there are many articles already written about it. But if we just, let's say, but that is not even where I'm going. Let's say we just had to type best air compressor. Do you understand? Just like the main keyword, which is air compressor, we just decided to say best air compressor. You find out that there are hundreds of articles, even on page 5 here on Google. I'm sure you still see something about best. You can see best air compressor. You still see something about you can see best air compressor. You will still see something about, even on page 5. Now when we were looking to rank our website on page 1 and 2, and then you have something on page 5 that is still on the same search term. So that is just to show you how difficult it can be. See page 2, and how difficult it can be for you to rank a new site, maybe when you pick a, a keyword like this. So now this is my secret method on how you should start attack, how you should attack this. You should go about this. So what I recommend you do is pick individual products. Start for at least for the first 30 articles, or for the first 50 articles, 30 to 50 articles. Focus on individual products. So I've tried this, and I tell you, if you do this within 2 3 months, you'll start ranking on Google, even on a brand new domain. So I've done this like a couple of times and it has worked. Okay, so I'm not telling you something that I've not tried out. I've tried it like even the last site I set up. It was the same method. That's the last affiliate site I said it was the same method I used. So you start with individual products. So instead of best air compressor or best this or best that, we'll go and look for individual air compressors and write about them. I hope you get the gist. So for instance, now we're starting with air compressors here. So all we have to do is look for popular air compressors. So there are many of them here. So we pick them, write about them. So their chances are that most websites are not writing about individual air compressors. Most of them are writing about best air compressors, where they can recommend like 10 products, 5 products, 8 products, 20 products, or whatever. But in our case, we're not going to go that route. We're going to recommend just we're going to write about just one product, at least for the first 20, for the first 30 to 50 articles. And we're going to focus on, you know, um, we're going to focus on, individual air compressors, and maybe, and then and then a few info articles. So for this now, we'll just, by the way, I want to open up my website. So this is the site I'm using for this example. Okay, so you can see something similar here. Sandy's Portal. This you can see. This is single this ahead, or maybe you can do comparison stuff like this. But this is an example. Okay, if I'm actually I still wrote about best stuff. So you can write about best of best this if maybe you find out that maybe you have you can write about best this, but if you're writing about this, you make sure that you don't just write best extractor, you write best extractor for something. So but when you come on Google and you do this best this for, you will definitely see things that you can write about. And then when you click on any of this, you may see that there are no, if you see best air compressor for car tires, then you can go through all this, and then look on page 1 and page 2. If you don't see an opportunity, maybe if there are articles about this on page 1 and page 2, I don't recommend writing it. Okay, but generally I do advise not just, you know avoiding anything best this best until you've written at least 30 articles. So once you have 30 articles about individual products, then you can start writing best this, best that. So the reason why I use this is just I use for just a test. Okay, it is just a test site. So I'm just using it for, so I'm not really specific about the type of articles to write about and stuff. Okay, so I just ordered this kind of article. I just ordered them, from our writers. So I just asked our in-house writers to just come up, prepare this, okay, so I can use it for the site. So I was not really specific about you the how the title should be and stuff. So you can see it. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an example. This is an individual product, and this is an individual product. So that's the same thing method I want you to adopt here. So write about individual products. So how do you pick an individual product? So I recommend you look at the product reviews. Make sure it's above 4 points. It's above 4 out of 5. So 4.1, 4.2, 4.3. The higher the better, but make sure it's not below 4.0. Okay, so even though we're recommending products, we want to recommend good products, and the only way we can recommend good products is when we are sure, we when the product ratings are high, okay, that means most people are satisfied with this product, so we can go ahead and recommend them. So don't just pick any random product and start writing about it. So let's here now want to let's say now I told you look at the rating on the product. Okay, if it should be more than 4.0, so 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, or 4.0, but not below 4.0, 4.8, 4.9. The higher the better. Okay, another thing we should look at is the number of reviews, though this one is not very important because some products may go out of stock, and then when they are restocked, Amazon may decide to start their rating from 1. Okay, so but when you can just still look out for the higher the number of rating here, then that is an indication that the product is popular. Okay, so the higher the number of rating, the more popular the product is. So from here now, just merely looking at this product now, this Makita whatever, I know that it's popular because it has over 1,000, you know, over 1,000 reviews, and then it's over 4.7 out of 5. So this is a good product. So if I was going to recommend air compressor, I would definitely write about this. So this one too is a good product. Here you can see this one is even a better product from my opinion, because you can see that it has 4.8 rating and it has a higher number of reviews. So I can write about this. So when you go down, you can see similar products, you write about them. Okay, so go down, you can see more products and you write about them. So I don't know why it's not loading out more products. Okay, but so you so I'll just pick out one product now and write about it. Okay, so it's asking me to sign in, but I don't want to. So I'm sure if you sign in, you are going to see more products, but I don't want to sign in. So let's just make do with what we have here. All right, so let's say I wanted to write about Makita Mac 2400. So how do I determine if this is something I should write? So when we go to Google and then we'll type out Makita. All right, Makita. So we're writing about a Makita air compressor, but look at the model Mac 2400. So just search for this particular product, Mac 2400. Now there's something I want you to look out for. So you know that this is an air compressor, it's already written here. Now look out for this word that is review. All right, so if you see this word review, because this autocomplete is what people are already searching for on Google. So this review means yes, that this product is being, is being searched for. Okay, so as we see review here, we can click on it now, mark. So that means people are searching for review on this particular product. So we can so once you come down now, let's see if how many reviews on the product are. So this one is on Amazon, so it's not a review. So let's see this one, if it's an actual review. All right, so this is an actual review. Okay, so it's an actual review. So let's go out here. So I can see another review. So I can see another review here. Okay, let's see if this is a review. Because some are product pages. Okay, this is not a review, this is a product page. So some are product pages while some are reviews. So that means so far, okay, I think this is a review. So far we have just 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. So we have 5 reviews on the product. So this one is a product page. How do I know? When I see this, I know it's a product page. When I see price there, so this is a product page. So as you can see now, there are no more reviews here. They are just eBay kind of stuff. So I already know that. So we have only five. This is a comparison article. So we have just five products on this, five reviews or articles on this particular product. So I'll go ahead and write about it. So I don't want, once I check the first page, check the second page. Now I see that there is virtually nothing review, as in specific product, a specific review about the product in this second page. So what I see here is just best, this that talks about, that mentions other product and also mentions the product. Then let's see this one. Okay, maybe we'll maybe we also have a review here. Okay, this is also a review, but it's not very long. It's just a very short review. I'm sure this is not even up to 500 words or so. So, so we have one review here in the second page, and about five in the first page. So I'm probably going to write about this. So if I so so I can rank on the second page, and over time I may be able to rank on the first page I if I do well in writing the article. So I hope you get the gist now. So we can come back here and do the same for another product. So let's see, this is Busty Teach. Look at the model number. Sometimes we don't need to search with the model number, or we can just say Busty Teach air compressor kit. Hmm? So once we look and we see something about review about the product, we can go ahead and write about it. So this one is another one, Craftsman compressor. You can also use this model, that's the number here, to search for it. Okay, so on and so forth. Okay, so that's for air compressors. So let's say we wanted to, let's just do one more thing. Um, so I'm sure you understand what we've been saying, we've been talking about. So let's say I go for Sanders here. So go down here, look at Sanders. So I click on Sanders. See that there are many Sanders here. All right. So I don't know. It's not showing me more than the first page because I'm not logged in. I'm not logged in. So in your case, you should be logged in. So you should see many more products. So you can come here now. Look at this product, Porter cable. It's more than 4.5. It's more than 4.0, and it has so many reviews. So here, look at, it should be more than 100. So here it's over 8,000. So that does not mean you can't write about something like this. If you go on Google, even with 24, and you search on Google and you find out that people are searching for it, then you go ahead and write about it. Sometimes it can be a new product. Sometimes it can be an old product that was restocked on Amazon, so it doesn't have a lot of reviews yet. So for this instance, for this one now, I can just Porter cable random orbit sander. So let's browse that. Porter cable random orbit sander. You can see it here. So let's put here and see if there's anything like review. So if I put review here, sorry, okay, there are no reviews. Okay, there's, we can still search about the review. Now you look at this product, the model number is 382 or something like that. So we can write about this, but once we search for the name here, it's already on Google. So we can either search for the name, or we can also search for where it has review. Okay, so review. All right, so let's just search for the name. So that's, and when you search for the name, you find out that there are no reviews on this product. Okay, there are no individual reviews on this product. What we have are just product pages, product pages, product pages, product pages. Okay, so all right, so let's go ahead and write about this, but make sure you include the model number when you're writing about it. So this thing you're seeing here now is a plugin. It's an extension, so you can just ignore this. It's a Chrome extension I have here. So you can just write the model number. All right, so if I click into this now, and then I can, so okay, this is the part number, FB whatever. Hmm? So we can write about this product. Okay, so that is it now. So that is it for this tutorial. Thank you. All right, so once you have this, the next thing you want to do is to write is to get your affiliate link and then write about the product. Now for me to now review this product, for me to get the link, so I can, if you were logged in and you've registered your Amazon associate account, you will see where you can get the link. But since I'm not logged in here, now let me go to my account where I'm logged in. So you can see in this account I'm logged in. All right, so in this account I'm logged in. So if I can search for any product here, if I want to, I will just click here. Hmm? And then once I do that, I'm going to find that product that will just, all these ones are sponsored. So okay, so this is our product, this is the product we're looking for. So I can click on it. So once you click on it here, you go here. Once you have the product you're looking for, so assuming you're logged in, you will see this option here. Assuming you're logged into your Amazon account and you've registered for an Amazon associate account, you will see an option here where it says get link. Above here you see get link, and then you can click here on text. So you can copy the link. That's the text link. You can copy this is the link that you can now use on your site, so that when visitors click on it and purchase it through your link, you earn commissions. So you can either use a text link, an image link. If I'm using an image link, you can go for medium, large, or small. Or you use a text image link, so it will display like this. So if you can copy this, but I usually like to use just the text link, right? So sometimes I also use their native shopping ads. Okay, so I can just copy this and display it as an ad on my website. Okay, so that is it. So if I once I copy that link, now I can come over to my site and write about it. All right, so let's just look at this article now. So this is sample article. Now this so you just start with, for instance, I'm writing about this one, an extractor, a carpet extractor. So you can see this an introduction. Then it talks about, then what is this, and then this is the actual product review. So if I hover over this, you can see that it has an Amazon. If you look down like the bottom of the screen, you see that it has an Amazon stuff. So once you click on it, it will take you to the page of where you can purchase the product. So that's exactly the same thing. So once here you impute your link, so that when users click on it, they can go to the product page and purchase it. So you write about the product, then pros and cons, and then conclusion. Now normally, if I was serious with this, like this site, what I would do is just come here now and then write about, like this. I have to structure this so that it's, because for SEO, I'll have to probably structure this into different sections instead of just writing one bulk review like this. Okay, so that is it. All right, so I recommend writing 8,000 words article at least for each review. 1,000 to 1,500 words. All right, for each review. Okay, 800 is okay, but I won't go below 500. But I usually The average is 1000, 1500 words. So all right, so I don't recommend using ChatGPT or any other AI tool to write your articles. Okay, I have a number of sites, so I'm in a position to tell you what works and what doesn't work. So if you're using those tools, you may have a short-term success, but over time, Google may eventually detect that on your site, and then you may get a hit. So for something that you're spending much time on and much money on, you don't want to take chances. So if you want to take this as a real business, then you have to devote time, you know. So how do you write about these product reviews? You can come here to the page, you can come here, you will see information about the art, you see various information about the product, you can see here. So don't just go and rewrite this. No, don't do that. Just use it for ideas about the features, and then you come here where this is probably the most important section when you're writing this kind of articles. You come here where it says reviews. Then you go and read reviews from actual customers. So read the reviews from actual customers. Sometimes you can also go on YouTube and watch videos about the product if it's available. And then when you collect this information here and there, you pull up a very nice article that Google will love. Okay. Now, want to, in case you need articles like this and you don't have time to write it, so I have in-house writers. Okay. I think I have in-house writers that can help you with this. Okay. So in case you need articles, quality articles like this on this site, quality articles written for you by human beings, not machines or AI. No, I'm not saying that AI tools are not good, but I don't think you should use it to write full articles yet. Maybe you can use it for, in your workflow, but not for the actual writing of articles. Okay. So, so that is it. Okay. So in case you need articles written for you, you don't have the time, but I would suggest spending time to write these articles yourself. So when you want to outsource them, you know exactly what to look out for. But if you don't have the time, you can have you can hit me up. All right. So I've left my email. You can hit me up, and we have the articles written for you. So um, we have the articles written for you at a very, 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 very cheap price. Okay, not very cheap, but at a reasonable price. Okay, so that is it for this tutorial. Thank you. All right. So now if you now this is the page I created, privacy policy page. All right. So whether it's the post or a page, I want to have a table of content for my pages and posts. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that now. All right, so before that, let's click on one of these posts. Okay, so as you can see my post, there's no table of content here. Okay, I just posted this recently. Okay, so I'll just click here on the dashboard. All right, so if you've been following me, you would have seen where I installed the plugin. Okay, so let's go back and see the plugin I installed. Now, I'm just going to update this. So let's go back and see the plugin I installed. Um, this is the plugin I installed here, Table of Content Plus. Okay, so we're going to use this to set up our table of content. Okay, as you can see here, I have installed it but I've not activated it. I also have another plugin here, another one here, so I have some. So this one I've not activated it. Okay, now in case you don't have this plugin, just go here to plugins, click on add new, and then once you do that, you're going to be taken to this page. Now you type in this table of content, table of contents plus. Okay, so this is it. So this is it. Then you, for you, if you're not, if you don't have it installed yet, it's going to say install now, like you see for these other plugins here. So it's going to say install now. All right, so just click on install now. Now let's go back and activate it. Okay, so I'll just go back to install plugins, and now go down to, this is table of content plus. Now the good thing about this plugins is that it activates automatically. So once I just click on activate here, the work is done, so it's activated. All right, so I can go back and make some, some settings and change some settings, but even if you leave it this way, you have your table of content. So we can try that out by going to the website. So once we view our site, and then once you look at this post now, if we click on this post here, you're going to, when you go down, oh, it's supposed to, I'm supposed to see the table of content, but for some reason I'm not seeing this. Let's check the privacy policy. Okay. Okay, okay. Now we just as you can see here, it's showing up here. All right, it's showing up here. It's going to be showing up for the pages. Okay, all right. So let's leave the posts out of it for now. Okay, so maybe later on I'm going to show you how to make it show up on the post, but for now it's going to show up on every page, on every one of your pages. So if you see that the table of content loads up once we once we just click on the page, it loads up. Okay, so we don't want it to, so we can click here to hide it, but we don't want it to show up. We just want it to like appear this way, then we can expand it to see the table of content. Now let's go back to customize to the dashboard and make some settings. Okay, so I'll go back to this table, go to your settings, table of content plus. Okay, now you see that it was only appearing for our pages, it didn't appear for the post. So we can come here now and click on check this box for post to make it appear on also on our post and our pages. Now instead of just contents, I want it to be table. Let's table of contents. So and then I'm going to click on hide the table of content initially. So when the page loads up, it will hide it. Then we can click on the icon to expand it. Okay, now I want to change the color from gray to, I personally like light blue. Okay, but you can choose whatever color you want. You can even go here to custom and um, and then put any color you want. Okay, so but I don't want this, so I'll just go with light blue. Okay, so these advanced options, I don't think it's really important, so I'm not going to pay attention to that. So we don't, so let's look at our site map. Okay, everything seems to be in order here. So what I'll just do is come here and click on update settings, update options. Okay, so you can see our options have been saved now. Now let's go back to the site. So this is the post now. This is not a page, it's the post. So let's see if, oh, okay, you can see now it's now showing up here. You can see, so it's now showing up on our post. So, and you see that it's not displaying initially, but when we now click on it, it shows up. All right, so we can go back to our privacy policy page. Up, ops, ops. So I don't know, for our page it's not okay, it's showing up this way. So what we can do now, so that is it. So but I want to check out something again. So if I go to my, so at this point we have already done what we, so let's uncheck this and check it again, and then click on update settings, so update options. So let me go back to the website and then go back to my privacy policy. Okay, so I guess this is how it is, this is what we have. Okay, so we just have to click to hide it. But for our post, when we like load the page, you see that it's not displaying, so we have to click here to do this to open it up, and that's it. Okay, so that is it. That is it. All right, so that is it for table of content. So there you have it. Okay, so all right guys, so the next thing I want us to, so we're set up here now, is our pretty links. Okay, so you can see here we installed pretty links, but it is not activated yet. In case you don't know how to install pretty, just go here on plugins, add new. In case you don't have it, come here, that's type in pretty links. Okay, so once you do that, you're going to see this. So I've already installed it. You can see here it's saying activate. Okay, so I've already installed mine. So let's go back. Let me go back to my installed plugins. So once you install it, you come back here, which here it says activate. Okay, so click on activate here. So pretty links, you already know what it does. Okay, in case you don't know, it just allows us to change the look of our affiliate links. Okay, since we're building out an affiliate website, we want to make our affiliate links look more beautiful. Okay, so in here now, so you can see Prelinks has a pro version. Okay, but we're going to be using just the free version. Okay, um so that is what we're going to be using. Okay, so once you click on activate, it's already activated. Okay, so what we can do now is um so this is pretty link, so we can come here, or if we click on pretty links here, all right, so we don't have any links for now. Okay, so we can click here, add new, if we want to add any links. Okay, so when we click on add new, okay, and then we can give the link a name. Okay, let's say now I'll go, since I'm building out an Amazon affiliate site, I'll go to Amazon here. So this is an Amazon, my Amazon account. So let's assume that you've created an Amazon affiliate account. Okay, so what you do here now, so if I see any product here now that I want to add, for instance, let's say I want to, this product, I want to add this product to my website, or let's say I want to add this one to my website. So once you click on it, so once you come here now, text, let's say I want to get a text link. So you can see that the affiliate link here, this is the affiliate link here. So I'll copy it. Now this is the name of the product, MTN94. Okay, let me go back. Sorry, I clicked out of it. So that's MTN94. So when I come here now, I can name this MTN94. Okay, I can name this MTN94. So when I come here, I paste that link I copied. So now I paste, there's a link I copied now. So then for the pretty link, it's going to be my website slash whatever I want to add. So here I can now put slash MTN94. Okay, so instead of this amzm.t0 or whatever, so this is the link. This is the link that um, users will see when they hover over it on our website. Okay, then I can just come here now. Once I do this, I can update. Then I've actually created a pretty link. Now this might, in case you don't understand, now let me do this with a real product link. Now I've added some posts here to my site. Now these are 3 posts I currently have on the website. Okay, let's say I want to do let's go here on click on edit. So now when you look at the post, you see that I added some affiliate links here already. So if I come here now and decide to remove one of the links, okay, okay, there is no link on this one. Okay, for some reason there is no link on this one. So let's see, go here. Okay, this one, there's link here. All right, so you can see now presently the link, look at the link, amz dot whatever whatever. So if I want, I can copy this link. I can copy this link here. So I can just click on edit, copy this link. All right, now this product is Bcell 3624. So let's keep that in mind. So this is the link, Bcell 3. Let's go and make the changes, and then we'll come back and see what happens. Now let's go to pretty links and create a new link. So let's see, add new. So I'll name this Bcell. Okay, so let's just leave it as Bcell. Okay, let's just name it Bcell vacuum. Okay, so this is the target URL, the one we copied. Now instead of this, I'll now link it to the name of my site slash maybe the name of the product. Okay, so this is the name of the Bcell. Sorry about that. So I'll just use this now, and then I'll click on update. So once I do that now, this Bcell. Okay, so I can copy, this is the link. You can see that it has redirected. So instead of, I can now use the link, this one that I created. Okay, that's Moto City slash Bcell, and replace it with the other one. So if I decide to go here and look at it, I decide to copy it. Once I copy it, if I come here and you can see that the new URL is my site slash the name of the product. And once you do that, it still comes to this website. Okay, so instead of AMZ whatever, so you can, I hope you get the gist now. So I can go back to my post, all right, and then update that link. Okay, so I can come here, sorry, I can come here now. This is the Bcell product. So I can click here on edit, and then I remove this and replace it with MotoCity wiki slash Bcell. Okay, so and then I click on enter. So that link has been updated. Okay, so you see now we now have, this is my site slash this. So if I update this and then go to my site, now when I go to my site, this is the article, this is the post that we made the changes for. Okay, so once you come here now, when you hover over this, what you see here, just you can see that when you hover it, what you see on the link is Moto City. That's the name of the washer slash the product instead of AMZN. Or well, this one that we've not made any changes for, that's Edig. You see that it's still AMZN slash whatever. I hope you get the gist now. So that is how to use pretty links. Okay, it just makes your links more juicy and professional. Okay, so that is it for this tutorial. Okay, I hope you get it now. So peace out. So all right, so let's go on. The next thing I want to set up now is social welfare. Okay, so we want to set up a social share on our website, so visitors can be able to share it on their social media profiles, their pages and stuff like that. Um so here I'll go to my plugins, installed plugins. So I already have social share installed, social welfare installed, but I've not activated it. So in case you don't have it, you can always go here, click on add new, and you type social, you type social welfare, okay? Welfare. So if you do that, you get here's the social welfare, social sharing plugin. Okay, so here you're going to if you're not installed it before, you're going to see install now instead of this activate. You're going to see install now. Okay, so let's just go back and install it. Okay, so I'll just go back to my install plugins. I'll go down to social welfare. So this is it. So I'm just going to click on activate. Now once you activate, is going to activate automatically. So I can go back, like I can go to my site now to view it, and then so you can see now. So once I click on read more on individual posts, you're going to see it here. Okay, you're going to see it. All right, so this is it. So how so now I want you to notice something now. Okay, now we have one here. Okay, so I'm going to show you some settings for the plugin, but before that I want you to notice something. So we have one here. Now after that we'll scroll down. When we scroll to the bottom, we see the other one. Okay, now there is something, we see the other one. So I want us to make it in such a way when we start that we want to put the social share buttons in front of the visitors every time. So let's go to the settings here. So look at social welfare here. So I'm going to click on that. So once you do that, the first thing I want us to set up is the first thing I want us to set up so I'm just going to leave everything here for now. We're going to do some things here later, but let's start with the advanced. Okay, so I think I will leave everything in advanced. Social identity. Now, so you can come here, put your Twitter username, all right, Pinterest username, your Facebook page URL, Facebook page URL, Facebook app ID. You can put all those links here if you have them. Okay, now for this social network connection, you see that you have an option to connect here with you're going to connect your Facebook account. So when you click on continue here, it's going to ask you to log into your Facebook and ask for permission for you to connect with Facebook. Okay, so I'm not logged into Facebook. Okay, so I don't really have Facebook on my PC. Okay, so I try to use very less. I try to do less of social media. So I'm not really going to be doing all that. Okay, so I don't want to connect with my Facebook. I'm not even very active on Facebook, so I'll just leave that. Now the next thing you want to here is the styles. Okay, so when you go to styles, so you see that this is what is showing up. Now I want us to float the button. Okay, so I want to scroll down, the button floats. Okay, the buttons float. So I want us to float the share button, and then you want to float it before content. Okay, all right, so we're going to leave that. Then we'll move on to display. Okay, now when we go to display, so we're going to scroll down here. So for the home, I want it to be, I'm going to set it to none, so I don't want to see it on. I'm going to set it to none. Okay, that's for the home. And then for the archive and category, I'm also going to set it to none. So I want to set it where I want it to show up. Okay, so I only want it to show up on my post and my pages. So for my post, I'm going to set it to, so initially we have it above the content, and then below the content. That's the current setting. So you see that when we scrolled up we had it, then when we scroll down we also had it. So but I only want it above the content so that when I scroll down, then it displays. So I'll show you that. Just follow me and do the same setting and you're going to see the effect. Okay, so I'm going to here above the content. Okay, now so that is it for this. So I'm just going to click on save changes. Okay, so it's saved now. So when I go back to my page, so you can see now that on my page, initially we had this here, we had the social share here, we also had it here, but now it's gone. That is because I set home to none. Okay, I also set here, I also set it on my categories. I also set it to none. Okay, so it's none here, but when we click on individual posts or pages we are going to get it. So if I click on the post now, you can see it displays. Okay, so you can see that it displays on top. Now as we scroll down, notice what happens once we've passed this first one, another one shows up. You see here now, so you can see now. So now this thing, all right, so it's this way, the social share, it's always in front of visitors. So that increases the likelihood of the post getting shared. Okay, so that is it for social welfare. So in case you didn't know how to set up the plugin, so you've seen how to do it. Okay, so remember to add your page URL and all those other URLs that sorry, let's check it again. All those other URLs, if you go to site identity, so all these other URLs you can go ahead and add them. Okay, so that is it. That is it. Thank you.